everybody. Well, I got a new phone. I had to because mine was broken. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to try it out. I'm going to have a short little video and I'm going to see how it works and see how it looks. So I'm going to share it with y'all. So I just decided to do something that actually came across my little what do you call when I go out searching? And I was like, well, this is interesting. So I wanted to share with y'all. Anybody who's brand new here, my name is Lara. I do everything in chapter form and I have commercials at the end of the chapter, which is anything funny. This time I'm just having one chapter. It's going to be a shorter film and I'm going to have tons of funny and you'll see as we go along what exactly I'm going to do. So let's just get to it, shall we? Okay, so I knew about this happening because you guys, part of it, I wasn't involved in it per se, but I had taped one of his lives that he had to take down. Anyways, the Daily Mail was on his butt. And they said, Meghan Markle's brother accused of the ultimate betrayal after unloading vile rants on YouTube, dressed in a wig with cushions stuffed up his jumper, introducing himself as Meghan. Now, I think it is not vile. I think it's absolutely hilarious. But I had somebody ask me if I had this particular skit because he hadn't put one out for so long. Well, when I had gone to look for it, this was in April, it was gone. He had taken it down. So anyway, I went to go check today because I just wanted to see if he had anything new out. And lo and behold, he put the skit back up. So I thought, let's watch and see what had the Daily Mail's knickers in a twist. So we're going to watch it right now.
Oh, I'm having trouble. It's deflating. Hi, everybody. My name's Meghan Swamp Donkey Crotch. I was just showing off my new bump that I bought used on eBay out of Montecito. Oh, man. Hey, guys, what's happening?
I don't know why, but the man makes me laugh, okay? So what we'll be doing throughout this is basically, I have commercials that he's made. He's not in them, but he made them and they're hysterical. So I'm going to use some of those. And then at the end, we are going to watch one of his skits because it's been forever. And that's what I want to do. So I wanted to show you this photo first because we are going to look at this little skit that he put up on his channel. And he got it from Lady Alexander from TikTok. Now, she's on our side, but she had this out, and he put it up on his, and he was the one who said 100 proof, 100. Meghan Markle pregnant, had her first child in 2009. What? Meghan Markle's first child born in 2009. WTF. Now remember, this is her brother who's putting this out, okay? So I'm not sure about the date, to be completely honest, because I think it's earlier. However, this is what it's going to be. We are going to watch it. And then I'm going to delve a little bit further into her husbands and her children that she actually supposedly had. And we will get into it. But let's see what Thomas has to say, or what he put on his channel, I should say. Because what he does is he puts stuff on his channel that he knows is right, that he's trying to tell us something. So I'm listening. So let's watch.
This picture, I've seen it before, but I don't think I've ever seen it. And listen to this lady right when Archie was born. Super suspicious.
Meghan Markle today has just become a mother to a baby boy, Harry and her. Can you tell me about your feelings on that? An English woman, an English prince, an American actress, the most...
Listen, I brought Meghan Markle, whatever her name is, to my Deal or No Deal celebrity golf tournament. She was one of my Deal or No Deal girls that were, she was a caddy for all of my celebrities. I had Joe Montana, I had anybody that's here was at my tournament in 2008. She was one of the Deal or No Deal girls that were caddies that I pawned them off as caddies to the highest bidders. And they were great. She was fantastic. She was brilliant. She was so loved. And, you know, good for her. You know, I'm laughing because I'm like, good for her. I mean, she met the prince, you know, and she made a great life for herself. Good for her.
I've had the fairy tale now with the baby.
She's got the fairy tale now with the baby. But good for her. I mean, Jesus, she's, she's everything you're not supposed to be. You know, isn't she, you know, multi-ethnic, and she's been married. She already has a kid from someone, or divorced. I mean, everything you're not supposed to be in a Catholic family or whatever. And she's kicking it. Good for her. I'm happy for her. Good for her. I didn't know that she had the baby today, but, you know, what a great day to have it.
As opposed to years ago, maybe?
So I've had that lady on before, but the more I listen to her, the more I think she actually hates me again. Because she was like, oh, what's her name? Yeah, whatever her name is or whatever. Like, she honestly doesn't give two craps about her. And I love the way they put on there, yeah, girl, catty, same old, same old. All right, so I'm sure you've all heard the rumors and whatnot, but I thought I'd just go over them again, mainly because with her brother saying this, I'm finding it very hard to not believe it. So we will go forward here. So this is from the TIG. There are persistent rumors that Meghan had a third child born out of wedlock. It is rumored that Markle became pregnant at a very young age, almost at school, supposedly due to an interesting position. She had to postpone her admission to the university for a whole year. Critics say the future Duchess of Sussex abandoned the child or gave him up for adoption. They say that in the United States, the transfer of an unwanted baby to other people is a common practice. A photo of Meghan with a big belly and a young man appeared on the web. This man is her cousin, by the way. I know somebody else online said it was the dad, but it is not. So just so that you guys know that. A photo, okay, at the same time, the future Duchess of Sussex clearly holds a very protruding tummy in her hand. I have a bigger picture also as well, you guys, which cannot be associated with excess weight. Meghan was pregnant at the time the photo was taken. Network experts decided that she was somewhere in the 7th month. Say Markle suspiciously holds her stomach with her hand. Likewise, the public was confused by the very round face of the brunette, 5 to 7 months. This is not a fat tummy. It's swollen and tight. Yes, and she is holding it. And not the way that she did with Artificial either. She would not put her hand only on her fat tummy, hand on her stomach as we saw her with the next pregnancy. She looks very pregnant, round face, belly bigger than boobs. I think 7 months. That's what I said, that her belly was bigger than her boobs. She really went from a beautiful young mixed race woman to a middle-aged white woman with a can tan. Oh, she completely erased her nationality. These photographs are very eye-catching. The sofa experts immediately concluded they believe that Meghan, who gave birth in secret, which did not work out with the young man that both she and her mother had hopes for, gave the child up for adoption. In the United States, this is common practice. That is why he was unable to enter the university immediately after graduation. All right, well, I do have some more information. So let's just see what it has to say. So this is what I had said when I saw the picture. I said she looks 4 to 5 months pregnant for real this time, in my honest opinion. holding her bump, and she has breasts. So that was when I saw it, and you can see it's a little further down. So you can see her belly a little bit more. That's the best picture that is out there. But once again, that is her cousin. It is not the father of said child. Now, if this was before university, it would have to be the early 2000s, not 2009. Now, that would also have to make her age a little bit older. And here we are with the age again. But I digress. So look who cracked this in 2018. May of 2018. The Inquirer. And I'll tell you something. Like I'd said before, most tabloids are crap, and the Inquirer has its moments, but they did win the Pulitzer Prize, you guys, for journalism. They do get things right. And it said, found man-eater Meghan's secret first hubby, the hush-hush annulment, how she hid past from hubby number 2, and poor Harry will be husband number 3. And, you guys, they're right. It's so bizarre because this is all coming out now, you guys. Like this, it's so weird. It's coming out again. Title, Meghan Markle's alleged first marriage and family secrets unveiled. In a shocking revelation, rumors have surfaced claiming that Meghan Markle was previously married to a man named Joe Giuliano before her relationship with Prince Harry. According to reports from the Metro, the couple dated for 2 years, and some social media users even believed that they were married. Witnesses recall a lavish ceremony where Meghan, adorned in a beautiful gown, walked down the aisle accompanied by a man in a wedding suit. However, the legitimacy of this event is disputed, as Meghan has allegedly attempted to erase any traces of her supposed first marriage. It seems there are differing opinions regarding the status of their relationship and whether or not they officially tied the knot. Joe's parents have confirmed the existence of a daughter, Ivy, but they did not support the union between their son and Meghan. It is believed their disapproval of Meghan led to the quick dissolution of the marriage. Well. Shockingly, there are claims that Meghan used Ivy as a means of blackmail, demanding money from Joe's family. This raises questions about her true intentions and suggests a possible attempt to trap Joe with the child. Reports suggest that Meghan's in-laws pressured Joe to end the marriage in order to protect their family fortune, labeling Meghan as a gold digger. It appears that Joe's parents saw through Meghan's facade and recognized her true motives. The allegations against Meghan continued to mount, with accusations of habitual lying, drug addiction, and selling personal information. Well, shocker. Prior to her relationship with Prince Harry, there were rumors circulating about Meghan's previous marriage to a man named Joe Giuliano, whom she allegedly met while attending Northwestern University. The couple reportedly had a daughter together named Lily. Lily? Thought it was Ivy. Okay. Although the details surrounding their marriage remain unclear. A recent photo, I think they're getting Lily and Ivy mixed up. Okay, has surfaced, but its authenticity and age are uncertain. It seems that Meghan and Joe's marriage was kept incredibly private, with even the groom's parents being left unaware of the union. However, due to Meghan's pregnancy, the couple decided to have a small Catholic ceremony with only a few witnesses present. When Joe eventually informed his parents, they were shocked and convinced him to have the marriage annulled. Presently, Joe resides in Boston, while Meghan has embarked on a new life as a member of the royal family. Well, that's interesting. Some photos. Why are people claiming Meghan Markle had a secret first husband, Joe Giuliano? Because she and Giuliano married when she was young. She had a child with him. If you Google well enough, you can find photos. I will show these photos again, but you guys, people have said, oh, that's her grad, that's her grad. No, on the left is her grad, okay, with Joe as a young man. Now, I'm sorry, but I don't know of a single woman who has the exact same grad dress as 3 other people, 3 other women. There's 4 there with the same dress. Those are bridesmaids' dresses. And it sure looks to me like that's a wedding gown. She looks a little large in that gown as well. So, pregnant? I don't know. So this is when I had found it, and I had written that a while ago, and I just said the same thing. For the people who say this is one of Roachel's grad pictures and not a photo of her first wedding to Joe, please show me a picture from anywhere showing 4 girls wearing the same dress. It's actually the opposite. No girl wants to wear a duplicate gown. And then in the corner is the grad. Yeah. And I'll show you another photo. I believe it's of her grad. Okay. I think this was her grad because it looks different than the wedding photo. Pretty sure. And the girls are different as well. Plus, they're all wearing grad or flowers on their wrist. So this, I believe, is the grad. Which grad? I don't know because I don't believe she's the age she is. So is it her university? Is it her high school? I don't know. But I don't believe it's the wedding one. At least that's just my opinion. If anyone else has something else, you can let me know. So somebody explains it here. The one with the tiara is her prom date with Joe. And the one with the flower in her hair is with her bridesmaid. Oh, I guess prom doesn't necessarily have to mean graduation, does it? Okay, it makes more sense. The daughter photo is somewhere in my collection. I even have a photo of her pregnant with Joe. I'll have to dig through the 100,000 or so photos in my collection. The marriage was annulled, which is why records are hard to find. However, if you know where to look, you'll find them. I have a photocopy of the marriage license, also buried in my collection. It was annulled because Joe's mother had MM's number and knew she was a snake in the grass. The child was remanded to Joe's custody by the court. MM didn't even want visitation. She was paid off to go away. Mama Giuliano paid to have the records sealed, plus the generous donation to the RCC, Roman Catholic Church, for the annulment. Anyone who doesn't believe it has not bothered to dig past the first 20 or so pages of Google search. MM's PR firm worked overtime to scrub the internet of any trace. The best they could do, though, is hide it. Make your own decision on whether you believe it or not, but be sure to do your own deep research because surface garbage and naysayers here won't know up from down. I had my own run-in with her in Cali. It proved what a horrible self-entitled person she is. Well, that's interesting. Her own family has confirmed that she had a hysterectomy before she met Haz. So if, and it is a huge if, she had children, they would have had to have been by a surrogate who carried her frozen eggs, which denies legitimacy according to BRF rules and denies them a place in the BRF line of succession because they were not born of her body. It hardly matters, though, as she will never be allowed near the throne. And then there's the pictures of the husbands. I guess Joe was only good, and Trevor was better, but the Prince Harry is the best. Just because of what they could do for her, of course. Of course.
Response was delivered by Alabama Senator Katie Britt, who made some choices.
As a mom, I can't quit thinking about this. Mr. President, enough is enough. We see you. We hear you. And we stand with you.
Thanks.
Those are all scenes from her one-woman show, A Brit Much. It's the play critics are calling Is She Okay? That was honestly some of the worst acting I've ever seen, and I've seen me.
This commercial came on with the tagline for this dishwashing liquid, and the tagline said, "Women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans." 2 boys from my class said, "Yeah, that's where women belong, in the kitchen." I remember feeling shocked and angry and also just feeling so hurt. It just wasn't right. And
she's an actress.
You make me happy.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like interject here and there some little cute commercials that he's put on because I think they're funny, and we'll just go forward. So this says, how many times has Meghan Markle been married before Harry? Is it 1 or 2? If 2, who was before or after Clever Trevor? The other marriage was to Joe Giuliano, a fellow alumni of Meghan from Northwestern University. The marriage was annulled at the request of the fledgling entertainment attorney's parents, per a Chicago quarian who got to the court records before Meghan's hard-working PR people, Sunshine Sachs, scrubbed, illegally trashed, the files at Guess Who's request. There must be hard copy newspaper records of this somewhere in the Chicago area, noting the wealthy Giuliano family spotting the gold digger miles away and sending their lawyers to introduce Meghan to the signing of the annulment papers. So we're going to go for some more. Why did Meghan Markle annul her first marriage with Joe? Why not just divorce him? According to reports, his wealthy family arranged the annulment and paid her off as they, unlike the RF, knew exactly what Megxit was. There are rumors of a child also and a later hysterectomy, according to Thomas Markle Sr. Someone else said, what secret did photos reveal about Meghan Markle's first marriage with Giuliano? This was just updated in March, you guys. There is a child who looks like Meghan, is clearly biracial, and was raised by Joe's parents. But none of that is secret. It's simply not discussed for the sake of the child and the Giuliano family. Meghan Markle's daughter is 22 years old and lived mostly with her grandfathers from when she was born. She's never really been tied into being with her mother, but she has had a good grandfather and family. I guess at some point she will emerge from home and explore, maybe looking for her mother. Very little to know about her mother, but at some point she will find her. But knowing Meghan as we do, this young girl needs someone to guide her. But that is not going to happen, but it's up to her to find her mother if she wants to. So here's that photo of Joe and the baby. Such a sweet, sweet child. I don't know for sure if that is her baby, but it is the one that everybody says is. But like I said, I don't know. There's also rumors that Samantha has raised the child. It's Noel, etc. I don't know about those rumors, so I have put them out just for people to look at and see, but I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. As far as I know, and what I do believe is that Joe's parents raised the child, or the grandfather, whomever, the family, not Samantha. So I kind of, I'm not sure if I believe that one so much. But I do 100% believe that she had a child before the hysterectomy. Which also debunks, and I've already done it anyways, the he-she thing, because you guys, I've seen her bits. She's female. Trust me. So this one I don't know about, but I have heard it, so I will bring it to you. Meghan wets pants as Joe unmasked. Meghan had 4 children out of wedlock, including twin boys with a man in Argentina. I've heard this before, you guys, that she's had twin boys. I do not know if that's true or not. I do believe about her and Joe. I really do, because that has been around and it just will not stop. And it seems to be the truth. Also, there's also rumors out there that Samantha has given the marriage certificate of her and Joe. So I do believe that myself personally. I'm not sure about the twins. And if she did have another child, don't know about that child unless that's the one that she was pregnant in that picture with. So there's lots to find out still about this woman. She has hidden a lot. You know what really gets me, though, is why didn't she use her pregnancy stories with Joe or whomever for Archofficial and Littlebucks? I don't understand that. I really don't. Like, wouldn't you at least use those stories because they would be real and it would make more sense, would it not? But she doesn't make much sense, so.
grappling for Harry's attention. She has to reach out to him, grab onto him before he turns to listen to her like a child. But once she has his attention, she can't seem to keep it for too long. So Buble is coming back to see his wife, and Meghan tries to spark up a conversation, but Buble immediately turns his attention to the man on the left-hand side of his wife, 3 feet away from him, avoiding Meghan, who is right in front of him. He doesn't even acknowledge her. Meghan doesn't like this, and how can we tell? She has a very uncomfortable expression of frustration. There is a lot of tension around her mouth, as if she is gritting her teeth. Her face fluctuates rapidly between smiling and a very serious face, simultaneously taking a step away from Buble and his wife. A small attempt to regain control of the situation and step away from the
something.
You're something too.
I want to roll you into a little ball and shove you up my vagina. You could just live there. It's warm. It's cozy.
Your vagina?
I want to walk around with you in there and just know you. Whenever I feel a little tickle or scratch, it's just your hair on my vagina. Please, just do it for me.
What's happening?
Kiss me. I know. It's so much. I hate my life down.
Alice! Honey, come on! Dane Cook, pay-per-view, 20 minutes. Let's go!
You are something.
Like I said, it was a very different video. I just wanted to use his shorts, his commercials. That's all I wanted to do on this one. So that's what I did. So really quickly, I just wanted to show you I found 2 photos that the Sussex Squad has out of Lillibucks. And look how clear it is. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Wow, hey? Another one. Oh, yes. They can't, they don't have any new ones, so they're just going to update the fake ones they have, I think. Like, what? All I can say is, whoever did these photos, the Harkles should have had them do their original ones because these look a lot better. But they're fake, of course. Of course. So before I go, like I said, this one's going to be quick. I wanted to read this out. Lilibet's mother's name is Ashley, and the little girl's name is Maria. And Archie's birth mother's name is Molly. Maria is back with her birth mother after the California court found Harry and Meghan Markle unfit and unstable parents. And no one has seen Archie in a long time, so maybe he may be back with his birth mother. The reason I read this out is because I have heard these names before more than once. So Maria especially. So I'm wondering if this is possibly the real name. I do believe the California court did take a child away from these two. So that's why I'm also reading it. But this is just what I believe. Okay, guys. Like I said, this is just, I wanted to try my camera out. I have to do my Patreon video. I also have my baby grandbaby, and that's why I'm doing just a quick one. And then I have my daughter, so I am a busy woman this week, but I wanted to put this out for y'all. I hope you like it. If you don't care for Thomas Markle, that's fine. But I do believe what he said about, or what he put out about the baby. That's why I brought it up. So, yeah. So, at the end here, I'm going to put on one of his bookmarks because those are hilarious. And I haven't put one on in months. So, I will put that on for the end. And then I think we are done. I know it's very weird, isn't it? I don't usually do videos like this. But I just wanted to bring this info up to you guys again because it's floating around again. And yeah, if somebody hasn't seen or heard of it before, it's something new, isn't it? But all right, let's just watch the end and laugh together. And I will see you guys again in the next one. I've gotten out a couple pretty quick, so I'm pretty proud of myself, to be honest. But all right, thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next one. And that one will be a normal video. This one's a little abnormal. Like I said, have to check out the camera. So, okay, thank you guys so much. And let's have a giggle.
Gentlemen, and welcome to this week's special edition of Bookmarks. I really hope you enjoy the program. Please, nestle in, get the popcorn, put your feet up, and enjoy our reading this evening with Bookmarks. Let's see. Where did we leave off last time now? Oh, here we go. All right. My little wanky feels frozen, and my tiny chickpea balls feel like they haven't dropped yet. I'm sorry, did I just say that out loud? I'm sorry. Oh my God, that was... I don't know. That was just something I jotted down because I was just having a thought one day. I'm sorry, let me get rid of that for you. Wow. What's happening, baby? Oh, Chicky baby, he couldn't stay along for very long now, could he? And he had to get, oh, Chicky baby's got some bookmarks he wants to read too. Yeah! Oh, I sure did miss my lovely crowd there of luscious ladies around the world. Oh, Chicky baby thought about you every day and night. And it's good to be back to say hello, babies. Yeah. Let me get started with my bookmarks. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was at that very moment when I decided to bring my ugly mule-faced wife along on the cattle drive, because the cows would take one look at her and they'd run all the way to the slaughterhouse by themselves and do the slaughtering themselves just to get away from that nasty looking face. Oh, yeah, I was right down that day. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Wow. Oh, let's see now. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm thinking of buying the rights to that one book that I was thinking about from before. It was called Meet Me on the Yacht. I'm going to hire a washed-up Z-list actress, a bunch of billionaire greasy old men, and a production crew, and yeah, and sell it to cornflakes. I mean, yeah, something like that. Oh, this is a note I wrote myself. I was having some ideas, so yeah. Let me give it that. Oh, when I fished my prize of a wife out of the fishing nets on the yacht, it slowly looked like I was slipping into a deep hallucination of a rotting seal carcass lying in my bed next to me. And I thought for a minute that could possibly be my wife. Oh, that was another romance novel I was working on there. Oh, man. I should call Spotify. I have a lot to talk about. Yeah. Yeah, I could make a heck of a lot of money if I called Spotify. Yeah, a lot of content there. Oh, that was just, that's just a daily reminder list that I write, you know, it's just, I'll just get rid of that there. Oh, let's see. My little Wakey feels frozen like tiny little frozen rescue chicken nuggets. And I have no feeling for my little garbanzo bean nuts at all, because they hadn't dropped yet. This is like deja vu. Did I say that out loud? Oh, this is some, Yeah, this is like some other funny stuff I was writing the other day. Let me get rid of that for you there now. Right now. Why do I keep thinking of the Hamburglar from McDonald's? In like a prison dress. Why do I keep... What is it? Oh, God, yeah, it just must be something I just saw. I write down things that I see, so yeah, I don't know why I was thinking of the Hamburglar. You know, what a funny little character that is. Oh, just get rid of that. Oh, boy, let's see. Oh, I sure am glad that I don't have to walk around in public and have people stare at me thinking I'm a sociopath and an out-of-control, narcissistic, washed-up freak of a wannabe cable employee. Yeah, damn. And oh yeah, oh and right here, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the rights to Meet Me at the Yo. If I put my wife on the glory hole, yeah, I can make a lot of extra money and I don't have to rely on her for anything else but sucking golf balls through garden hoses. And another fella left a comment, my bike wouldn't start one day and I went out there and she started my Harley Davidson. Well, that's a keeper there, boy. Oh yeah, it's just some other stuff I was writing down for another little romance novel. Anyway, folks, it's good to be back. Old Chicky Baby loves you. And Chicky Baby's he's going into a whole new line of work. So you make sure you stay tuned for next week's show, because Chicky Baby's got a big surprise for you. It was the night I was waiting for. There was so much anticipation and butterflies in my stomach. The night of my marriage, and then I finally get to go consummate my marriage and spend the first night with my wife. It was at that point when I lifted the blankets and this horrific smell came out. It almost made me throw up in my mouth. I could not believe. Oh, I was terrified. I did not know what to do. I was thinking annulment. And I remember I read this letter. It was somewhere. Yeah, I just read this letter, and yeah. Oh, so this is like something I wrote down a long time ago. Yeah, nothing to do with it. Yeah. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this evening's edition of Bookmarks.